Good morning. Hope everyone's doing okay today. Oh, there's a little bit of rain on my windshield. Let's clean it. I need to clean the inside of it. That's what I need to do. I need to clean the inside. I need to clean the whole car. So we can see if, make sure this doesn't stink. No, it smells okay. Because you know Dad's smoking like a chimney. I told everybody at work, I was like, man, I feel like I stink like cigarettes all the time. I said, I feel like I do. They were like, we can't smell it on you. I'm like, okay, good. That's good. That's good. Because, yeah. Anyway, and it's amazing how sickening the smell of cigarettes and stuff are when you've quit. It's disgusting. It's so disgusting. I'm like, oh my God, I used to smell like that. Ew, that's so gross. And then okay, I gotta do the trash. So, oh, this thing's gonna rattle. I figured out what the curse of the crackle is with my other phone. This is my work phone, and I've noticed I don't have that problem with this phone. I have one of those straps for my phone from Save the Girls. I like that thing when I don't want to carry a purse and I just need my cards, my money or whatever, and my keys and my phone. Has a little wallet on it. Love it. But there's a ring that hangs from the phone to keep it so that you can hook the strap onto it. It's that thing tapping. It's that thing tapping. Anyway, let me do this trash. You're going to look at my empty seat. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. Still need to ask the new owners what they intend to do about that. And I also have questions about, hey, are you going to mow the empty spots? Am I still going to have to take my trash on a road trip? Are you going to plow before I have to leave for work in the morning? Those kind of questions. I have questions, lots of questions. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll just see what happens, man. Dad's all freaking out about, we're going to have to move and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no. Maybe not. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. Nothing's even happened yet. This is our first month under these new people. We don't even know what's going on. We haven't even met them. We probably won't even meet them. So, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Just like everybody else, I don't know what's going on. But we're just going to wing it. We're going to wing it because that's what we do. We do what we need to do when we need to do it. And, shit happens. Whatever happens, happens. I can't control what other people do. I can only control myself. So, there's that. Let's get back on the road. Yeah, they've been digging around here. They were digging around here yesterday. It's all muddy and gross. Oh, I can't see out my back. There we go. My son drove yesterday. I had to go and pick up a prescription for my ibuprofen and pick up some other things. And I was like, hey, you want to drive me? And he's like, okay. And I'm like, cool. Because I just didn't even want to go at that point. By the time I was ready to go, I didn't even want to go. And I was like, fuck. I don't even want to leave the fucking house. But I had to, because I was out. My ibuprofen was empty, and I needed it. So, and you just can't take the same amount of regular ibuprofen to make up for it. It's like, my prescription is 600, right? That's 3 little ibuprofen tablets. I can take 3 little ibuprofen tablets. No problem. Doesn't work as good. I don't know why, but it doesn't work as good. I have no idea how that works. Because I asked my pain management doctor, I was like, is it different? And he goes, I kind of think it is. And I was like, okay, well then let's do it. Because he asked me, he said, you're still taking the ibuprofen, right? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, how much are you taking? And I told him, and he goes, let me just write you a script for it. And he goes, and you can just take that 3 times a day instead of taking so many pills. He goes, and I'm pretty sure that it's a little bit stronger. And I was like, really? Do you really think it is? He goes, I kind of think it is. He goes, I really don't know for sure because I'm not a pharmacist. He goes, but I think it works better. And it's a little different. He goes, if anything, it'll just keep you from having to take so many pills. You know, you just take one and done. And I was like, okay, that's cool. So anyway, we went and picked that up, and I picked up some stuff for Dad, and then I picked up some stuff for supper this week. I think I'm going to make curry at some point this week. I made the porridge. I made some taco rice. I think I'm going to make some curry this week. Because we all love curry. Chicken curry. I have some other really cool recipes that I would like to try. There's one I think I might try. It's like some kind of, I think it's, but he can't eat the broccoli. I was going to say, is this guy, he makes these modified recipes. It's beef and broccoli, but instead of using beef like the restaurants use beef, it's ground beef. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. And you stir fry the browned ground beef with the sauce and the vegetables and stuff. And then he made one with some noodles, and it all looked so good. But Dad can't eat the vegetables like that. They have to be very soft. He can't eat stir fry because the vegetables are too hard and crispy. Even though they're really not. To him they are. So, I don't know. There's so many things I want to eat. So many things I want to try. All these recipes I've been finding that look absolutely phenomenal. And I'm like, I could do that. That's easy. I could do it. It looks really easy. It's simple. Not a lot of ingredients. And it's stuff I would really like to try, but I can't. I mean, I could. And I could just like heat him up some soup or something for his supper. But I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I don't know. I know I'm not going to Pittsburgh anymore. I can't do that shit anymore. I am setting him up for transportation through the VA. The VA has a transportation thing where they will come and get you, take you to the VA in Pittsburgh, and then they will bring you back home. It's not super convenient if, you know, you might have to wait a little bit to get home, or you might have to leave a little early to get to your appointment, a little earlier than you'd like or whatever. But, you know, they come and get you and they bring you home. And that is something that I'm thinking about doing. The only thing is that on the days that he has these appointments, I have to make sure that my son is home and can help him out of the house to the place, to the van or whatever, because he can't get out of the house by himself. He can't get out of the house by himself. So I don't know. So many thoughts in my head. My head has like 9 million freaking thoughts. But I can't do this drive to Pittsburgh anymore. I just can't. Because his appointments are always in the morning. We always have to leave. It's dark. I can't fucking see. The only reason I can do this drive right now is because I know this road. I travel this road 4 times a week. I've traveled it before that, so I know this road. It's not like I don't know where I'm going. Everything, when I'm driving at night, everything looks the same. Everything looks the same. Every street looks just like the next. If it's someplace I've never been before. If it's someplace I've been before, I'm like, okay, I recognize certain landmarks, you know, but there's no landmarks that I can focus on the whole way. There are certain parts of the trip to Pittsburgh that I'm like, okay, I remember I have to turn at this place. I remember I have to do this at this place. But then there's the in-between. Until I get to that place and recognize it, I'm just like, I don't know. You know? And he was talking shit about, well, you know, if you do this, you know, if you do that. And I said, what part of I'm blind do you not understand? Do we have to go? And I asked him, I said, did we not go over this the last trip? Did we not go over this, that I'm fucking blind? Just because it's not raining this time doesn't make me less blind. It doesn't mean that I'm not blind anymore. I'm always blind in the dark. Always blind in the dark. I may as well be driving with my fucking eyes closed. Because none of this shit looks familiar to me in the dark. None of it. None of it looks familiar. Every street looks just like the next. Every building and sign looks just like the next. There's nothing. So I'm driving literally blindfolded. I may as well be. And he's like going on and on. And I said, I just stopped and I said, do you want to drive? You want to drive yourself? Because I couldn't take it anymore. I said, do you want to drive yourself? I said, what part of I'm blind do you not understand? What part of I can't see are you not getting? Because just because it's not raining doesn't mean that I can see. I couldn't see before it was raining. I couldn't see even worse when it was raining. So just because it's not raining anymore doesn't mean I'm not still blind. I was mad. I was so mad. And all I could think was, if he makes one more remark, I'm going to pull this car over and I'm going to get out and I'm going to walk. And I'm going to say, you figure out how to drive your own fucking self home. I'm done. I'm fucking done, dude. I am done with this shit. He's like, you know, if you drive faster or this. I didn't feel comfortable driving faster where we were. I didn't feel like I would have control over the car if I drove faster. Do you want me to drive faster? I'll fucking drive faster. You want to die? Okay, come on, let's die. Let's do that. Let's die. Let's do it. You want to die? Let's die. Let's go. I'm just so tired of it. I can't fucking do it anymore. So he's taking the shuttle next time he goes up there. I'm setting it up. He's just gonna have to figure out. He's just gonna have to fucking figure it out. Because I can't do it anymore. I can't fucking do it anymore. Every trip to Pittsburgh shaves, I swear, at least a year off my fucking life. Every trip to Pittsburgh just fucking tears me up, wears me out, whatever. I ain't doing it no more. I ain't doing it no more. I'm done going to fucking Pittsburgh. So yeah, there's that. Oh, fuck. Fuckity, fuck. Hey, did you guys see the picture of the moon? It came out. It actually came out. That was it. When I saw that picture, I was like, that's exactly how it looked in my eyeballs. I was so excited. I couldn't believe it. That this phone took a picture and it looked exactly how it looked while I was looking at it with my own eyeballs. That has never happened. That has never happened. Taking pictures of the moon and the sky and shit never happens. Ever fucking happens. I was so surprised, and I was so pleasantly surprised, and I was so happy about it. Because that picture of the moon, that aura, the rainbow. I've never seen a rainbow moon. That was awesome. That was so fucking awesome. The song of the day, let's get into the song of the day. Unpack that a little bit. Just a little bit, because I'm not sure what the fuck was going on with that. It started off, MC Hammer, Can't Touch This. You know, Hammer Time, Can't Touch This. Because, we used to do this with my son when he was little. When it was time for him to get in the shower, he'd be playing or doing whatever, and we'd walk into his room and go, all right, stop. Shower time. And that was how we told him it was time. Stop playing. Let's go take a shower. And I was getting ready to get in the shower, and I was grabbing my clothes, and then as I got to the door, I was like, all right, stop. Shower time. And I was like, da, 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 and dancing into the bathroom. And then somehow I got in the shower, and it totally morphed from Can't Touch This to Super Freak, Ray James. And I ended up with Super Freak in my head. While I'm taking a shower, I'm like, Super Freak, Super Freak. Where that came from, it just morphed. And it was just such a natural progression how it just morphed. I was like, how did that happen? But it did. So those are the songs of the day. The songs of the day are MC Hammer's Can't Touch This and Rick James' Super Freak. So there you go. There are your songs of the day. I'm going to end this here because I'm going to sit and I'm going to kind of meditate a little bit, listen to some music or something, because, you know, people need to know I'm here. And so I need to turn this on and crank it up as loud as it'll go, because that's what people are used to. Anyway, so I will check in with you another time, and thanks for coming by.